Blessings, y'all, and happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday to y'all. I am Brandy, and wanted to drop something in your spirit about pretenders. I don't know why this just all of a sudden came to me. I was having my worship time. Some lyrics was coming to me. I was flowing, thinking I was sounding like Whitney Houston. Okay, I was by myself, so let me have my moment, okay? Blessed Jesus. But I literally began to hear pretend. There's been a lot of pretending. It's been a lot of pretenders. It's been a lot of pretending. And if you look at the definition of pretend, in one way or another, it's talking about basically being false. It's being false. It's dealing with not being it's dealing with not being true, fraudulent in one way or another in whatever it is that you're presenting, whether it's you, whether it's whatever you pretending. It's fraudulent. And so breaking that down and looking at the suffix pre is actually meaning beforehand, in front of, early, and so when you're tending to something, you're present in it, you're tending to it, you're actually putting hand and feet and whatever else to whatever it is, you're tending to it, you're present in that. And so we know that oftentimes we can and have begun to do something early. We've jumped in front of our time, and there is always a time of cultivation. There's always a time of development. There's always a time of preparation, if you will, for whatever it is that is before us. And if we do something before we've been prepared for it, before we've been developed for it, before we've been cultivated for it, and not saying that it has to be a lengthy period of time or whatever the case may be, and not to say that it always, blessed God, has to be man's way of developing or cultivating, because sometimes God literally wants to be the one. Like, sit still, listen to me. It's going to be simple. It's going to sound simple, but I want you to do it. And this is your development. And we have to go through that and whatever that is. But sometimes we will jump in front of whatever it is and do something before we've gone through that development, that cultivation, or whatever the case may be. Same thing with relationships. Same thing with friendships. Same thing with partnerships. And that's across the board, business, whatever. And when you do that, you end up pretending when you need to be presenting the truth. And when you pretend, it's because you know that you have not been developed for that thing. You have not been cultivated for that thing. You have not sit and been prepared for that thing. You have not allowed yourself to go through what you need to go through for that thing, whatever that thing is. And so you're pretending. You're you're stepping into it early. You're tending to it early. And so you're tending to it early, too early. And so you're presenting a false sense of what should be the truth. You're putting false evidence where there should be truth. Blessed God. I don't know why God gave me that. I don't know why. But maybe because many times in life, and I know I've done it too, pretending in one way or another. Sometimes with me, I've been pretending like that I wanted to be quiet. I didn't want to be quiet. I want to talk. And sometimes I was pretending like I wanted to talk when I really wanted to be quiet. But we have to be our authentic selves. We have to be our authentic selves. A lot of times, if you look through videos even, and I know there's a way to articulate yourself, and there's a time and a place that, we don't bring our, what do I want to call it? Our home conversation to the front. That means our comfortable conversation. You know what I'm saying? We have to, some people call it the AT&T voice. My grandma call it something else. I'm not going to go there. But we have to learn to articulate just a little bit tighter, because sometimes I get to talking and people be looking at me like, what you say? Huh? What? And that's because I'm a little bit country. And sometimes it comes out like that, and it comes out like that so much to the point that if I'm talking too fast and I haven't slowed it down, then I don't notice. And, everybody ain't from where I'm from, so our dialect is a little bit different. Our slang is different. Our wording is different, and how we put things together is a bit different. And that's the blessed thing about different people from different places, or whatever the case may be. But it's no sense in pretending, because the authenticity of who we are is what's going to pull in the very people that God has set, blessed God, has set in place for us to have an impact on via Him. You know what I'm saying? So I went longer again than what I was wanting to. But anyway, we gonna stop pretending, okay? Around my But you guys have an awesome rest of your Tuesday. That was dropped in my spirit, so I had to share it, okay? I will catch y'all in the next one. Hey, be blessed.